Feel the fluorescent lights and the low murmur of the queue before you even look down. Your boarding pass in one hand, a small, sleepy bundle in the crook of your arm, and the airline's check-in scale blinking a number that makes your heart skip. The stroller is folded, the soft blanket smells of home, and you're already imagining crying fits over the PA or a terrified baby who won't take a bottle during descent. Those flash images are normal. What matters is a checklist and a few calm moves that let you keep control.
If your flight happens to be canceled or delayed, Compensair will help you get compensation for the inconvenience and get your money back without wasting time on red tape. Get a refund for your canceled flight right.
Start at home. Pack the right carry-on, pre-weigh the stroller and car seat if you plan to check them, and take photos of any gear's serial number and label. FAA approval labels on car seats matter. Make a one-page baby essentials list for the day. Diapers, 1 per hour of travel plus 5 extras. Wipes, a change of clothes for baby and 1 for you. A small blanket, 2 pacifiers, a collapsible changing pad, a travel nursing cover if you use one, an insulated bottle bag and formula measured into disposable portions if you need it.
For documents, a passport for international trips, birth certificate or pediatrician letter for name mismatches or infant age questions, and the baby's vaccination card if required where you're going. Before you leave, check airline policies. Many carriers allow 1 checked stroller and 1 checked car seat free, but rules vary on size and weight. If you plan to secure a separate seat for your infant, recommended for safety if you can afford it, confirm the FAA-approved car seat model is on the airline's approved list. Look for that sticker. If the infant will be a lap child, read the airline's lap infant policy and the age cutoffs. Domestic and international regulations differ. At the airport, arrive early. Add 30 extra minutes to how long you usually allow. For domestic flights, plan on 60-90 minutes. For international, 2-3 hours. When you approach the security checkpoint, separate any breast milk, formula, or baby food. TSA allows breast milk and formula in reasonable quantities, but you must declare and present them for inspection. You don't need to dump it, declare it, open the container if asked, and place the items in a separate bin. If you pump, carry a labeled cooler bag and a copy of your airline's breast milk pumping policy on your phone. Here's why many rules feel fussy. Airlines and security are managing 2 different risks: safety in the cabin and clear, fast screening of people and gear. Think of it like driving with a child in a car. You wouldn't fasten a loose blanket and call that a restraint, you'd use a car seat. The same logic applies to seats and strollers, that the gate check and carry-on rules are designed to keep aisles clear and make sure approved child restraints are used when possible. Many useful links can be found in the description. Let's talk costs and risks in plain numbers and real scenarios. Gate checking a stroller is usually free. Many airlines will gate check a stroller and return it at the jet bridge. Checking a car seat on a checked baggage counter can be free or cost $0, $35 depending on the carrier. Reserving a second paid seat for a car seat can add $100, $600 or more depending on your fare class and route. If you miss a connection because you underestimated time needed to check a stroller or to get baby through security, rebooking can run $75, $400 in change or fare difference, or worse, you could be put on standby for many hours if flights are full. Baggage risk. Strollers and car seats can be scratched or broken. Minor cosmetic damage is common. Full frame failure is rare, but can cost $150, $400 to replace. The worst case? Losing the stroller entirely, or discovering the car seat was damaged in a way that makes it unsafe.
Then you must buy a replacement before you can rent a car or use ground transport safely. Now, the practical, cheapest, safest plan that actually works. Pack one well-organized carry-on for the baby that goes under the seat or in the overhead with priority access. Enough diapers, wipes, a full extra outfit, and all feeding needs. Put formula in pre-measured single-use packets or small containers in a clear zip bag and carry an insulated bottle bag for ready-to-serve milk. Keep a pacifier and sugar-free lollipop ready for takeoff and landing to help equalize ear pressure, or nurse at those times.
Use a soft, structured carrier. Wraps also work for the airport walk and during boarding. Babies calm against your chest and your hands stay free to manage documents. Make the stroller your short-term mobility tool. Gate check it folded at the gate so it's available up to the aircraft door. Label it clearly and note the gate check tag number. If you can afford a seat for the infant, it's the safest choice. A properly installed FAA-approved child restraint reduces injury risk dramatically in turbulence or an accident. If not, position your lap infant on a sleeper belt or follow the carrier's lap infant policy. Hold the baby close. Buckle the belt over both of you if the airline provides a lap belt or the child restraint device instructions. For middle-of-the-night naps on longer flights, ask politely for a bulkhead seat when checking in. Some airlines assign these free to families, others charge. If assigned a regular seat, consider paying for a window or aisle strategically. An aisle seat offers quick access to the lavatory and walking space. A window lets baby sleep against the wall. What about ear popping and crying? The quickest remedy is feeding, or a pacifier during descent. The sucking motion opens the eustachian tube. If your baby resists, try smaller, frequent feeds rather than a large bottle. If baby has a cold, consult your pediatrician before flying. Congestion increases ear pain and may mean postponing travel if severe. Here's a specific hidden fee and the easiest way to refuse it. Many booking sites and some airline agents push a priority boarding for families or stroller checked at curb upsell that appears mandatory. It usually isn't. Priority boarding sometimes simply moves you up 5 minutes and costs $10, $50. Gate agents may try to charge for a stroller if the stroller is oversized or you accepted curb check that routes luggage through a different handling desk. Refuse politely and use the airline policy. Show the free gate check rule on your phone. Ask for a supervisor if the agent insists, and get a written gate check receipt. If an online booking site tries to add a baby fee for a lap infant when the airline policy shows nothing, call the airline directly and book through them. You'll avoid the site's additional convenience charge. A couple of quick tactics that save time and stress. Pre-board only if you need to set up the stroller at the door or secure the car seat. Otherwise, boarding last, after pre-boarding families, can keep the baby calm until the last minute and reduce the time you spend confined in the aisle. Use the airline's family boarding only when you want extra time to install a car seat or stow a lot of gear. Otherwise, bring only a compact bag through the gate and check the full carry-on at the gate if space is tight. When you gate check your stroller or car seat, accept the paper receipt and take a photo of the tag number. That's your claim stub if something shows up damaged or missing. On arrival, inspect the returned gear before leaving the airport. If you see damage, flag it immediately and get a property damage claim form. Most airlines require this to be filed within a short window. Document with photos and email them to the carrier. Expect 2 to 8 weeks for claims processing. One everyday analogy to hold on to when rules feel arbitrary. Think of public transit during rush hour. Rules about bags, strollers, and where children sit aren't personal. They're to keep the path clear for emergency moves and to make sure an approved restraint can do its job.
If you treat it like preparing to drive your child across town during a thunderstorm, check seat restraints, pack extra supplies, allow extra time, you will be in the right headspace. Final practical checklist you can use today. Confirm the car seat is FAA approved and take a photo of the sticker. Pack a single, organized baby carry-on. Prepare formula and breast milk in clear, declared containers. Plan to arrive 30–60 minutes early for domestic or 2–3 hours for international flights. Gate check bulky gear and keep valuables in your personal bag. Carry a pacifier or plan to feed at descent. If anything goes wrong, insist on a written receipt for gate-checked items and escalate politely with policy screenshots. If this helped you feel a little more prepared, click subscribe and like so I can make more clear, practical guides for parents who travel rarely. Thank you. Safe travels with your little one.